Okay, welcome back. Last time we made our way through Victory Road and arrived at the Pokemon League. However, we did tragically lose our Gigalith and our Crocodile, like, basically against the final trainer. However, I also accidentally just ran too far forward real quick, so I'm going to skip this dialogue. So I'll read this dialogue now, but I won't go in just yet. The Pokemon League is a place where you both pursue strength and express it. The way to express it is simple. You just have to defeat the Elite Four and the champion. You can start your challenge by battling any of the Elite Four, and if you defeat them all, you can challenge the champion. However, I warn you, once you start your challenge, there's no turning back. You must keep battling until you defeat them all or are defeated yourself. Do you want to go in? No, you do not. Don't neglect preparation, go through the entrance there and make sure... Yeah, basically it's just, hey, prepare and make sure you're ready for the Elite Four. So, no, I didn't want to do that, nope. Okay, so, I don't need to do a quick team recap. So, we have Forever Vidamanitan, everyone's level 56 now, just a note. With the Amulet Coin, with Fire Punch, Flare Blitz, Belly Drum, and Brick Break. Up next, we have the Neapolitan and our Vanilluxe, with the Never Melt Ice, with Ice Beam, Mirror Coat, Flash Cannon, and Acid Armor. After that, we have Brynhilda, our Haxorus. I went back to Castelia City and grabbed the Scope Lens to make sure it crits more, with Dragon Claw, Aerial Ace, Dragon Dance, and Sword Dance. While we were training, our Pawniard evolved into a Bisharp, so Ieyasu now has Night Slash, Brick Break, Metal Claw, and Aerial Ace. It will learn Iron Head at level 57 though. So then we'll get rid of Metal Claw. And up next we have our two new Pokemon. First up we have Goma the Galvantula, who seems to fit on the layout better than any other Pokemon I've added in this entire playthrough, with Signal Beam, Volt Switch, Thunder, and Electro Web, holding the magnet that I went back through Chargestone Cave to get. And finally, with the loss of Gigalith, I decided it was finally time to go back to the Nacrian Museum and revive our fossil to get Garu the Archeops with Acrobatics, Crunch, U-Turn, and Dragon Claw. Now, I also have the Ace Rule in effect. The Ace Rule being that I can assign one Pokemon to be my designated Ace. Basically, it's rooted onto the team, it's locked in. I can't move it off the team for any reason until it dies, and it's the Ace until it dies. Like, for example, let's say I'm playing Gen 1, and I catch a Pikachu. Okay, no, let's say... I don't know, what would be a good example for it? Anyway, let's say there's a rock gym, and then like a grass gym right after. Let's say if that's the example. If I had a water type I can't just change it to another thing. So basically, in the end, I decided that I was going to go with Garu for it. And that's for one main reason. Quite simply, I can get the others in other games. I genuinely do not think you ever get another chance at using Archeops in a main series game. As like a first playthrough thing outside of Randomizer. So with that, it's time to finally head in. And so, away we go. Hopefully we can make it through. So, Black and White's Elite Four was the first time that you could actually choose which order to fight them in. And this would continue up until Sword and Shield, so Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon was the last game to do it. Okay, so, words are engraved on the statue. 4 great warriors form this Pokemon League. To the southwest is one who does not fear the ghost type, to the southeast is one who channels the power of the fighting type, to the northwest is one who's mastered the dark type, to the northeast is one who knows the mind of the psychic type. If you can defeat these warriors with your courage and wisdom, you shall be led to the summit, where the strongest champion awaits. So yeah, this would be the standard for the Elite Four for every game until Gen 8 started. With the exception of Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, because that was a remake, and same with the Let's Go games. Anyway, I'm gonna go and fight Marshall first, because I feel most threatened by his team, because we are not good against fighting types or rock types, and he has fighting types that carry rock moves. And normally, the first time you come through the Elite Four in this game, they have a team of 3 level 48s and a level 50, Because of a 20% boost, they'll be 3 level 58 and a level 60. And also, why do these two sides of the ring just not have ropes? Anyway, just one final check. I am leading with my Archeops. Good. Okay, so, greetings, Challenger. My name is Marshall. In order to master the art of fighting, I'm training under my mentor, Alder. My mentor sees your potential as a trainer and is taking an interest in you. It's my intention to test you, to take you to the limits of your strength. Okay, so, Marshall will lead with a throw. He will then proceed to use his Sork, his Conkelda, and finally his Mienshao. And Archeops gets to play a little minigame. This minigame is called Does Acrobatics Oko? Because if it doesn't, this is gonna get real bad, real fast. Because 3 of his Pokemon have Stone Edge, and 1 of them has Rock Slide. And here comes the problem Pokemon. So, Sork has Sturdy, so I can't kill it with Acrobatics in a single hit. So what I need to do is basically find a way to break for Sturdy. So he's going to go for Stone Edge, so I will U-turn out. I U-turn out, predicting the Stone Edge, and I go out to Ieyasu, because he will resist the Stone Edge. Okay, simple as that. Now the AI will see, oh, he has a Dark Steel type on the field, I'll go for a Fighting type move, which obviously we don't need to worry about, because now we'll swap to our Bug type to eat the hit up. So that'll do very little damage. Okay, and now we can Volt Switch back out, predicting another Stone Edge, and go back, and now we can go back out once again. We can go back out to our Bishop, that's what he's called. They actually even missed. And now I can swap it back out again, go back to Galvantula, and then I can Volt Switch again, and we should be pretty much safe here. Because now I Volt Switch again. This'll either knock it out, or at least bring it down into a dangerous level of health. There we go, there goes the Saw. So now I can safely swap out. I can safely swap out and get Archeops back on the field. In time for the Conkelda to come out. And the Conkelda will probably just get one shot with Acrobatics, because if Throw didn't take one, I don't think Conkelda does. And there goes the Conk, meaning here comes his final Pokemon, the Mienshao. Now, the question is, does this thing outspeed my Archeops? If it does, I'm probably in a bad place. But we'll figure that out when we figure that out. Okay, Rock Slide lands, and now my question becomes, okay, he didn't get the flinch, and obviously we took that a little better than I expected. However, we are still, unfortunately, in, defeatist range, because obviously we are way below half health. So he heals once, I can Acrobatics again, kick him back down into that threshold again, and I can U-turn this time, when I know he's gonna heal. Like, I know he'll heal again, so I can U-turn out for a safe switch in. And now the question is, what do I go out to? I think I go out to my Haxorus. I think I go out to Haxorus, because I know I'm safe if with this. I know I can take at least one of whatever he's gonna do, and I'll just go for a Dragon Claw. That was a lot of damage, actually. Okay, but we land with Dragon Claw. If this crits, it kills. Okay, it didn't quite kill, but we should be okay. Now, I feel like he'll... Does he go for Rock Slide just to guarantee the kill, or does he go for a Jump Kick? For safety, I'm going to go to Goma, predicting the Jump Kick, because this way we at least resist the hit. Okay, there's the Jump Kick. And we live on 7, and I Volt Switch, I outspeed, and we finish off the Mienshao, which should secure us the victory. Okay, there we go. Battle 1 complete. Well done. Aim for, as your battles continue, aim for even greater heights. Representing the Pokemon League in the absence of a champion has been my duty as Alder's student. However, there's nothing as empty as words not backed up by strength. A word in your ear, strong challenger. The other members of the Elite Four are far more powerful than I am. Do not underestimate them. Okay, so, now the question becomes, what do I do? Who do I fight next? Because, I'll be honest, I have concerns about all of them. Like, genuinely, I am kind of concerned about this Elite Four. So, what I think I'm gonna do is, I think I'm gonna lead with Ieyasu, and I'm going to go and fight. I think I'm gonna go and fight the Psychic Trainer next. Wait, do I want to do that though? It might not be safe. You know, I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna risk it. So here's the thing. I know the reason I'm worried about the Psychic type trainer. Do I want to fight them now? Basically, I'm worried about them for one main reason and one main reason only. Basically, they're Reuniclus. They lead with a Reuniclus, and I know it has Focus Blast. So pretty much, I need to play a game of, do I live a Focus Blast? Pretty much, it comes down to one thing. If I crit with Night Slash, turn 1, I win the match. If I get hit by a Focus Blast, I lose Bishop, and this suddenly turns disastrously bad. Okay, so this is a trainer that we've also seen before. This is Caitlyn, who played the role of the princess in the castle in Pokemon Platinum and Heart Gold Soul Silver at the Battle Frontier. Okay, so, who are you? How impudent you are to disturb my sleep. You appear to possess a combination of strength and kindness. Very well. Make your best effort not to bore me with a yawn-inducing battle. Clear? Okay, so, now we have to fight Caitlyn, who is sleepy, basically. That's kind of her gimmick. And she is a Psychic-type user, leading with a Reuniclus. I'll be totally honest, I don't know what this thing's other two moves are. I know it has Psychic, and I know it has Focus Blast. That is all I know of this thing. But the main one is Focus Blast. If I crit with Night Slash, I don't need to worry about it. But if I don't, I need to worry about it. We got the crit, I don't need to worry about it. I love it when I don't need to worry about it. Okay, so she goes to Gothitelle. And I'm just gonna go for another Night Slash. Okay, she goes for Calm Mind. Honestly, I'm just gonna go for Night Slash on everything here. Like, if I can crit... Okay, she might heal from that range, to be honest. Oh, maybe I should have gone for Metal Claw. Maybe I should have gone for Metal Claw to try to get the attack boost. Because that attack boost could be massive. But then again, if I just get the crit... I don't need to worry. And also, there's both of her heals gone. So, let's just keep spamming out Night Slash, I guess. Because eventually I'll win this. Eventually I win out on this. Okay, that's +1 on that Thunderbolt, though, so that's going to be a lot of damage. That's too much damage, I think. Oh, and there, of course, we finally get the crit after we take a massive chunk of damage. Okay, so... Also, what I would not give for an Assault Vest for this Bishop right now. Okay, what's up next? Up next is a Mushane. I think I might be... Can I take a hit from this thing? I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna go for Night Slash. Maybe I should have gone for Iron Head to try to flinch. That might have actually been the play. Okay, Charge Beam. Well, I know I outspeed regardless. We live, and Night Slash should finish off the Mushane. And I know her last Pokemon is a Sigilif, and I know that... Like, I know that I'll get outsped by the Sigilif, but I'm not too worried about it. Because now I can swap out. It'll probably go for Air Slash, I think? So, we can take neutral damage on it with Goma and just go for Thunder. Because Thunder with Compound Eyes, we won't miss. Okay, it has Ice Beam. That's a lot of damage, but we should outspeed, I think. And Thunder, absolutely one-shot. Like, Sigilif is not that defensive. Like, Sigilif is a classic case of a glass cannon Pokemon. It does not take hits very well. Okay, so, battle number 2 complete. You haven't faced all the members of the Elite Four yet, have you? Don't concern yourself about me, go on ahead. In the past, when I battled, the force of my emotions shook me greatly. When my power awoke, I came close to destroying everything around me. That weak person no longer exists. Still, sometimes my determination fails. Always, I aspire to wrap up a victory with an elegance and grace. I invite you to be my opponent again in the future, if you wish. So, yeah, we will be coming back and fighting her again at a later time. Not right now, but at a later time. Also, now may be a good time to also mention, I do have another level cap past this, so I need to be a little bit careful. Or to not over-level anyone while doing this. But honestly, that might be a bad decision on my part. So, now I think I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give the Dark Gem to Archeops, and this could come in clutch, or it could absolutely ruin my entire game, who knows. So, let's see here, what do we have to work with? Not much, not gonna lie. We do not have much to work with here. So, I am... Wait, I have an idea. I'm gonna lead with Archeops on this. Okay, so, opponent number 3. As you can probably tell, this is the Ghost-type trainer. This is Chantal, the Ghost-type trainer. She will lead with a Cofagrigus. Then she will go to a Golurk, a Jellicent, and finally a Chandelure. Eyes brimming with dark flame, this man rejected everything other than himself in order to bring about one singular justice. That's part of a novel I'm writing. I was inspired by a challenger who was just here, and somehow I got a little sad. Excuse me, you're a challenger, right? I'm the Elite Four's Ghost-type user Chantal, and I shall be your opponent. So, Chantal's deal is she is an author in her spare time, and she also trains Ghost-type Pokemon. And she is also one of my favorite Elite Four members ever. Okay, so she leads with a Cofagrigus, and this is why I'm leading with Archeops, because I gave it Dark Gem, so I could go Dark Gem Crunch. I don't know how worthwhile this will be, but at the same time, okay, we didn't kill, and it could go for Willow. This could have been a terrible choice. Never mind, we dodge the Will-O-Wisp. This is massive. This is huge, actually. Because now we can Acrobatics and kill the Cofagrigus. And because we hit the Cofagrigus, we got the Mummy ability. And that basically means I now don't need to worry about it. This is going to go for Hydro Pump. This thing's going to hit me with a Hydro Pump. Nothing on my team wants to take that. 96, 127, 91, 102, 69, and 77. Oh, no one wants to take this, actually. I will U-turn out. I'll U-turn out. This thing will go for Hydro Pump. I know that for certain. So I'll U-turn out, and I'll go to... I'll go to Haxorus, I think. Honestly, I'll be totally honest. Oh, it went for Surf. Maybe it doesn't have Hydro Pump. If it doesn't have Hydro Pump, I might be safe here. Okay, I'm going to D-Dance. So what can this thing do to me? If this thing only has Surf? Okay, it does have Shadow Ball, of course it does. It's a Ghost type. Why would I ever think it wouldn't have Shadow Ball? So it'll go for another Shadow Ball now, won't it? It hit... Okay, it hit neutral on Haxorus for about 80? Which means that Bishop should be able to switch in on a Shadow Ball, I think? Because it's resisted. We resist the Shadow Ball. So we know that for certain. Now I can land a Night Slash. If it crits, this will just knock it out. And we take it out, but Night Slash gets disabled by the Cursed Body. That is terrible, and Golurk comes in. I know this thing carries Brook Break. I know that for a fact. So, now what do I do? Like, actually, what do I do here? I can't stay in, because this thing uses a quad effective move. Can Darmanitan take a hit? Do I sack Darmanitan here? I'm gonna swap in Darmanitan. I'm gonna swap in Darmanitan, assuming this thing is going to go for a Brick Break. Okay, there's the Brick Break, as I predicted. And now it'll probably go for an Earthquake. I could read that and go into Archeops, maybe? But at the same time, what if I guess wrong? I think maybe E-Time. I think this may be the end of the road for Darmanitan. But I think he's going out in a blaze of glory. I'm going for Flare Blades. Darmanitan, you did good. If you want to kill this Golurk on your way out, it didn't kill. He didn't kill. And it did have Earthquake. It did go for Earthquake. I should have gone to Archeops. Okay. Okay, we lose Darmanitan and any fire types we had. But now I can swap Neapolitan in. I can swap Neapolitan in and just Ice Beam him. I can just Ice Beam. But this brings with it a second issue. How do I beat this Chandelure? Because now I have to fight a Chandelure and I don't know how I beat that. Can Neapolitan take a hit? Like, genuine question. Can I take a hit with my... Can I take a hit? Chandelure hits like a train, though. But if I can take a hit... If I can take a hit, I can Mirror Coat my way to victory. I'm risking it all. Fire Blast? Okay, yeah, that's dead. That's dead. Yeah, that's gone. Easy. Let's go. Yeah. I should have known. I should have known it wouldn't have Flamethrower. I should have known it would be Fire Blast. But now I can just go to Archeops. And it can't do anything to Archeops. It can Shadow Ball, but it won't kill. So I can just crunch. I can just crunch with Archeops. And we live a Shadow Ball, even if we get kicked down into... Even if we... That's a lot of damage, but even if we get kicked into, whatchamacallit, to Fetus range, we can finish it off with an Acrobatics. Oh, of course, we got a crit now. Okay, so we finally managed to take our third win. Sorry, first I must apologize to my Pokemon. I'm really sorry you had a bad experience because of me. Oh, it's not your fault. This is how battles always are. Even in light of that, I'm still one of the Elite Four. Every person who works with Pokemon has a Pokemon story to tell. I've found that stories where people and Pokemon help each other out are more interesting than stories about only people or only Pokemon. Okay, so... That's 3 down. And I lost 2 of my strongest, most reliable Pokemon. Like, I'll be honest, I was really hoping I would be able to keep Neapolitan alive. But I shouldn't have. I really risked it all for no reason. I don't even have an excuse for that. Like, I basically just killed my Vanillux for no reason. Yeah, I feel really bad about that one. Okay, so I'm gonna get rid of Shadow Claw and teach X Scissor. To be honest, I'm teaching X Scissor to both of them. And this one is a I cannot afford to lose. Because here's the thing. The next battle isn't just any Elite Four member. The next one is my favorite Elite Four member out of every Pokemon game ever. So, if there is one Elite Four member that I do not want to lose to, it's my favorite one. Because realistically, they're my favorite one. They use my favorite type. If I should be prepared for any of them, it should be this one. Okay, so the lamps come. Well, the lamps come on. The chandeliers are lit. Let's shuffle everything around real quick. Actually, let's even just move the party up. Because, well, everyone else is gone, so why not, I suppose. I mean, I'll have to... I do get access to a PC after this, so it's okay. Okay, so, our final member of the Elite Four. Man, oh man, what is going on today? Challenges has come in one right after another. Well, no matter. I'm Grimsley of the Elite Four, and I'll fulfill my duty to be your opponent. So, this is Grimsley. He would also make an appearance in Sun and Moon, but this is my favourite member of the Elite Four in any Pokemon game ever. And if there is one trainer that I do not want to lose to, it's my big favourite. So I'm going to go straight for a Dragon Dance. I know he has Scrafty, Liepard, Bishar, and Crocodile. I think that's his team. I think he gets a Drapion and a Sharpedo when you fight him again later. I think in Black and White 2 he gets a Weavile. Okay, so now I'm just going to Dragon Claw. I mean, you know what? I can't really blame him. He is fighting dirty, and I can't really blame him. This man went for 3 sand attacks back to back to back. Legend. Okay, so I'm gonna swap out. Hopefully he went for sand attack again. No, he went for crunch. Scrafty is really bulky though. Like, Scrafty can take hits really well. We're just outside of Defeat a Strange though, and Acrobatics one shot. Perfect. So what's up next? Bishop. This is why I need a fighting type move, because this is his ace. And I know that my one won't be able to outspeed his. My one doesn't outspeed his one. But what if my... I don't have Brick Break. So he'll probably just... No, wait, he'll Iron Head. He'll Iron Head here. So I'll go out to Goma. I'll go out to Goma because I know he's going to Iron Head here. No, he Metal Claws. Oh, it's because his moveset hasn't updated. His moveset hasn't updated to be the higher level one. Perfect. That actually works super well for me. Thunder lands, gets the paralysis. He lands the Night Slash. This'll kill. That kills Go... No, it doesn't kill Goma. I can Thunder again here. I can land 2 Thunders back to back and get out. So we land Thunder and wipe that out. Well, we don't wipe out the Bishop, but now we can Volt Switch and get out to safety. I think we should be good this way. Okay, there goes Bishop. And now I think he goes to Crocodile. I think he goes to Crook. I'm fairly confident he goes to Crocodile here. So I'm going to go out to my Bishop. There's the Crocodile. I know it has Intimidate, so I can use that to my advantage. He's probably going to go for Earthquake, so now I'll swap out. I think he has Earthquake, so I'll swap out to my Archeops. And now he'll probably go for Foul Play or something, so now I can U-turn out. So I can U-turn out. That does over half, so I can swap out to safety. He won't have gone for Earthquake again, so I can go back out to my Bishop. He goes for Foul Play, and now he'll go for Earthquake again, but I'll outspeed him. So now, yeah, he'll go for Earthquake again because he sees a Steel type. I'll have gone back out, he goes for Earthquake again, and I can land Acrobatics because I outspeed. Okay, that knocks out Crocodile. Okay, there we go. Archeops has now hit what would be the... Yeah, I think Archeops has now hit hit its new level cap. Okay, so Lipard comes in. I'm just going to U-turn. Okay, it fakes me out. That doesn't do too much. You know what? I could probably just Acrobatics and kill. Acrobatics probably just one-shots us a Lipard. Lipard is kind of frail. There we go. Okay, so with that, we've managed to defeat the Elite Four. Astonishing. You've defeated every member of the Pokemon League's Elite Four, but it isn't over yet. There's one more opponent against whom you must prove your strength. The pinnacle of the Pokemon League, the Champion Order. Or perhaps that man called N has defeated him and taken his title. I don't know which one you'll face, but check the statue in the Central Plaza and continue to the final room. Okay, so, with that, we can now take the statue down. But, here's the thing. We aren't fighting the champion just yet. So I'm actually going to end this one off here, and the next one will be everything else for the main story of Pokemon Black and White 1. So I'm going to end this one off here. Sorry to leave you all in suspense. I'm going to quickly heal, I think. Actually, no, wait, I don't need to, because we have a story bit coming up. Sorry, I've played this game many times before I know what's happening, so I don't actually need to heal. So, I am going to end this one off here, and I will hopefully see you all in the next one. And feel free to leave a comment or click any of the buttons below if you feel so inclined, and I will hopefully see you all in the next one for the finale of the main story of Pokemon Black and White. Okay, thanks for watching. Later.